Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I know, I've been missing for like 2 months, which honestly felt like a year to me. But before I get into why I was gone, let me just say, does anyone else ever just stare at their ceiling for 5 minutes and suddenly have 10 new life plans? No, just me? Cool. Anyway, so first things first, snacks. Always important. Grab a drink, some chips, or whatever weird snack combination you've got. Don't judge me if it's chocolate and pickles. We don't need negativity here. Also, fun fact. Did you know that penguins propose to each other with rocks? Yeah, that has nothing to do with anything, but I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Imagine if humans did that. Here, I got you a pebble. Now marry me. Romantic, right? Okay. Back to reality. Sort of so, why I disappeared for a month. Exams. Yep, the big bad exams came for me like a villain in an action movie. And I'll be honest, the first exam was Marathi, my mother tongue. For those who don't know, I'm Indian, Maharashtrian to be exact. And yes, I survived, but barely. Then came English. Now, the assignment was supposed to be a simple 200-word essay, right? But of course, I thought, why not make it 600 words? 2 pages later, I basically wrote the next great Indian novel. Shakespeare would probably be confused, and so was I. Next up, Sanskrit. Yep, the oldest language on the planet. Grammar is like trying to juggle flaming swords while riding a unicycle blindfolded on a tightrope. Naturally, I went full Tony Stark, owl mode, all-nighter activated, powered entirely by coffee, panic, and existential dread. Math came next, and then science, which was fun except for physics. Ugh. Physics is basically that one annoying NPC in every game that just keeps respawning no matter what you do. I swear, I'd rather learn Mandarin fluently and teach it to pandas than ever willingly touch physics again. And yep, I'm actually learning Mandarin now, so at least some good came. Finally, geography and history. Thankfully, those were ES. If I can remember random capital cities and obscure battle dates, I can probably survive a zombie apocalypse. Probably. And that's basically the exams saga. 2 weeks of chaos, coffee, and bad decisions. And now holiday mode officially begins. So now that exams are done, I finally got some free time, and obviously I couldn't stay away from high-pixel skyblock for too long. Item I've been grinding, farming crazy, and let's be real, failing spectacularly at some things too. There were definitely moments where I thought, yep, I broke the game, or how did I survive that? But hey, that's part of the fun, right? Alright, now on to the Diwali vacation. So, if there are any non-Indians watching this, let me explain. We have this huge festival here in India called Diwali, or Deepavali, also known as the Festival of Lights. It lasts for 5 days in northern India, but in southern India, it's more like 2 to 3 days. We're all just vibing differently depending on where we live. And here's the best part. For us Indian students, this festival comes with a 2-week holiday. It basically marks the end of half the school year, and honestly, it's the one time of year where I can sleep without guilt. So, the first 5 days of my break were basically nothing. Just me, food, and maybe pretending to study. But then came Diwali, the real deal, the Festival of Lights. So first up, Dhanteras, the day when we pray for wealth and prosperity to enter our homes. Mayeth fortune and abundance bless thy humble abode. Yeah, that's basically how it goes. We also make special foods for this day. I'll get to that later, but just know the diet plan didn't survive this festival. Then came Narak Chaturdashi. Now, according to tradition, you're supposed to wake up at 4 a.m., some people at 5, and do this ritual called Abhyang Snan. It's like a ceremonial oil bath. You apply this thing called ubtan, which is basically a mix of sesame oil, gram flour, and turmeric. It's meant for spiritual cleansing and all that. But my lazy self? Yeah, I did it at 9 a.m. Yup, 9. XD. Still counts though, right? Spiritual cleansing, but make it delayed edition. Then came my favorite day, the actual Diwali day, or as we call it in Maharashtra, Lakshmi Pujan. This is when families perform the Lakshmi and Ganesh Puja, decorate their homes with diyas and rangoli, and my favorite part, bursting firecrackers. Like literally, all your friends gather, the whole street lights up, and it's pure chaos, but in the best way possible. You'll see kids running with sparklers like they're holding the infinity gauntlet. Next is the fourth day. This one celebrates the bond between family and friends. It's also considered a New Year's Day in some regions. In Maharashtra, it really depends on your family's traditions. Some celebrate it, some don't. It's basically, if your ancestors did it, congrats, you do too. And finally, we have Bhai Dooj, or Bhau Beej as we call it here in Maharashtra. It's the day celebrating the bond between brothers and sisters. The sister prays for her brother's protection, and the brother gives her gifts as a promise to always protect her, or something like that. Basically, it's a sweet sibling day with snacks involved, so I'm not complaining to oh yeah, that's where I've been, busy celebrating, eating, and also studying Mandarin. Yep, I know. The amount of time I've spent on the Green Owl app. You know which one. Not saying the name, not sponsored, don't sue me, has been insane, like I literally did 20 lessons in a day. For 3 days straight. I even completed 2 entire sections, which for me is shocking. I never do that much. I even bought a gridline notebook just to practice Mandarin writing. It's honestly fun, but it's also such a memory-based language, especially with all the Hanzi characters. You're reading, writing, decoding, and your brain's like, are we learning or buffering? So yeah, that's how I spent my holidays, celebrating, studying, and surviving Diwali fireworks and Mandarin lessons. I still have about 8 more days of vacation left, so you can bet I'm going to post at least one more video before school comes back to ruin my life again. So stay tuned, keep watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.